All right, number 3 includes a table where 4 students are trying to raise amounts of money for a class trip. And we want to order these things from least to greatest. So as I do this, I would like to have these in decimal format. So I see that the 0.7 is already ready for me. We're going to go over to the calculator in just a moment for the 2/3 and for the 5/8, unless you happen to know what those are in decimal format. And then when we have 65%, we are going to change that to a decimal so that we can compare that with the others. Now we're going to go over to the calculator for the 2/3 and the 5/8. So when we come over here to our calculator, I've already input the 2 divided by the 3 and the 5 divided by the 8. Now you could do that pretty print fraction, but there's no need to if you don't want to. Again, that's the alpha y equals number 1. If you wanted to do that, to put 2 over 3. The problem with doing that, and this is what I just found out in this moment, is that it will not change it to a decimal for you. So I guess you have to do it as the 2 divided by the 3 in order to get that to work for you. Otherwise it leaves it in that format. And then the 5 divided by 8, which is the 0.6, excuse me, let's try that one again. 5 divided by the 8 gets me the 0.625. So our 2 fractions turn into 0.6 repeating and 0.625. So back over here, let's place those in here. I've got 0.6 repeating and I've got 0.625. And we are interested in ordering these from least to greatest. So I note that I've got 3 of these that have 0.6s as their first decimal places. So I need to go to that second decimal place to figure out which one's the least. And so I note that that 2, that 625, is going to be our decimal place that gives us the least. Okay, and that's the 5/8. So I now know I'm with C or D. We know it's not A or B because we're going least to greatest. So the next one in line after I've taken care of the 625 is going to be the 6.5 because it's going to be less than something that has 0.6 repeating, okay, because that decimal place is less. So our 65% is the next one in line, which leads me to C. The next one would be 0.6 repeating, which is what they have, and then 0.7 would be the next in line. And so the answer should be C.